Hello students, I hope you all are safe at your home. I Varsha Verma PGT Commerce welcome you all to the online classes of business studies. Today we are going to see very important topic of subject business studies chapter 2 principles of management. So without wasting time, let us start with our video. Now we know that along with principles of management, that is scientific principles of management, F.W. Taylor has also given some scientific techniques of management on the basis of his experiment and experience. Today we are going to discuss one of his technique, that is differential Piesewich system. So let us see the meaning of differential Piesewich system. The scientific technique of differential piece rate system emphasis on paying different rate of wage for efficient and inefficient employees. Now this technique of scientific management insists that we should pay different wage rate for the efficient and inefficient employees. Taylor insists that if there is any efficient employees, he should be paid more than inefficient employees. We can say that this technique of scientific management violates the principle of equity given by Henry Fayol. Now what is the reason why Taylor insists that differential Piesewich system should be followed? Let us see the reason for this. First reason is, if we pay extra wages to efficient employees, it will motivate them to remain efficient. Yes, the first reason says that अगर हम efficient employees को ज़्यादा wage rate से पे करते हैं तो they will be motivated and will try to remain efficient. They will get motivated and they will remain efficient in their work. Now, second reason is, if we pay extra wages to efficient employees, it will also motivate inefficient employees to become in the category of efficient employees. अगर हम efficient employees को ज़्यादा पे करेंगे तो inefficient employees will also get motivated. If they want to earn more, obviously every person in an organization will want to earn more. So if efficient employees are getting more wage rate, then inefficient employees will also get motivated so that they come in the category of efficient employees and their wage rate will also be more than the others. Third reason, when payment is given according to the number of unit produced, automatically the production will be maximized. If we are paying wage rate on the basis of number of units, it will increase our production, and if the production increase, our sale will increase, and if the sales increase, it will increase the profit of the organization. So these are the reasons why F.W. Taylor insists on differential Piesewich system. Now let us understand it with the help of an example. If the standard target is 10 units per day and standard rate is rupees 50 per unit, then if there are three cases. First, if any worker is producing 10 unit, that is standard unit, he must be paid the standard rate, that is rupees 50, so he will get rupees 500 as his wages. That is standard rate into standard output. Now, if any worker who is producing more than the standard unit, suppose he is producing 12 unit, which is more than the standard unit, that was 10. So in such cases, we should pay a higher wage rate to such employee who is producing more than the standard unit. Suppose we pay him by the rate rupees 60 per unit. So he will get 60 into 12, that is 720 rupees, that is more than the person who is producing standard unit. So if we see, the person who is producing more will get motivated as he is getting more wage rate than the person who is producing standard unit, and the person who is producing standard unit will also get motivated to produce more to earn more. Now if we see the third case, if any worker is producing less than standard output, he must be penalized by paying less than the standard rate. Suppose we pay him as at the rate of rupees 40 per unit. So he will at least try to come in the category of the one who is producing standard unit to earn more, and when he comes to the category of the one who is producing standard unit, then he will be motivated further to move to the next category, that is the person who is producing more. Thus it will motivate the employees to produce more, and if there is more production, there will be more sales and the profit of the organization will also increase. That's all for today. Thank you.